This probably isn't the first YouTube video you've ever watched, and if you've watched a lot of YouTube videos, then you've probably seen DBrand being advertised, and you've wondered, are they any good? And I wondered that same exact very thing. So I decided to buy one for my laptop, one for my iPad Pro, as well as one for my iPad mini. Just yesterday, I got the one for my computer in. So I thought, since there's so many videos out there bragging so much about these products, let's go ahead and see how hard it is to actually put this one that came in the mail on my computer and see if these are worth the hassle of dealing with such a slow product shipment. When you open up the package, it's just a black, thick envelope with a bunch of cartoony comic book stuff all over the backside. Something that they could save a lot of money on if they didn't make this custom one like this, because this is just trash anyways. They don't send you any kind of piece of paper with instructions. It's just this black on one side, this on the other side. They do send you a cleaning cloth, which is something I think they should put in there. And they have this super thick plastic sleeve that the two pieces come in. And they only send you two. There's no backups here, so if you mess up, you're out of luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up online, and then I'm gonna have to disconnect my computer. So we better make sure we memorize it or print it out, because once I shut my computer, then I can't really pull it up online unless I use my phone, and that's tiny, and I wanna use my computer. So dbrand.com/how.
If you just got your DBrand Macbook skin, relax. This is going to be easy.
So after cleaning it with the wipes, we're gonna take the little soft cloth. It says DBrand. Another thing they could have saved some money on. I chose just to get the top and the bottom. I really didn't like the look of the inside at all. So according to the video that we just watched, we're gonna take this off and put it back on. I don't know if you can see that, but mine came with a dent in it. In the video, they specify that this thing does not fit perfectly. There's gonna be a small border around the whole thing, and they're right. If you try to go too far the one way or the other, you're gonna end up with a big gap on one side, and your apple's probably gonna line up. And then you lift it up, slide this, and you go just a couple inches. I like the texture on this thing though. It's like a really nice flat finish. I gotta say, I'm impressed that it doesn't get a lot of bubbles under it. I am actually really impressed with the way this is looking. No more fingerprints all over it. It's a nice flat finish. Make sure to get the edges all nice and smooth. And if you notice the little area that had the dent in it, the dent is gone. See if we can pull off the back.
A line around the screws and rubber feet.
Same thing, we're gonna clean it off with one of these Windex computer wipes. Then using the DBrand official little wipe, and if this is just one of those soft wipes, you could use any one you had laying around. Give it a good once over, and you can see there's the same little crease in it. At least we know now that that's gonna go away when we put it on. We're gonna pull this down and expose those holes. And the bottom is definitely a much bigger pain in the butt than the top. Finally.
Done.
Took me a few tries to get the back on. Now that it's on, I am actually pretty impressed with the quality of the product itself. If I did this again, I probably would not buy a bottom. As I'm looking at it now, it looks like it's just slightly over to the right a little bit too much. The top was so much easier to do than the bottom. The top came out perfect. I did look on their webpage, and it looks like they do have a notification up there that they're having delays. It's just a little weird that I got this sent out and the other two items weren't sent and still show processing. I see why so many people actually do videos about it and do positive videos about the product. DBrand seems to be a pretty high quality wrap. It's pretty easy to put on. You don't get the amount of bubbles that I thought you were gonna get. You don't have to deal with spraying down Windex and putting it on like it's a decal. It works completely differently, and you really don't get those air pockets, which really surprised me. It fits really well, and this flat finish is gonna be really nice because it's gonna keep me from getting all those fingerprints. They have a whole bunch of different other colors and prints. This is not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. These are all real thoughts. Nobody told me what to say. If you've been on the fence about DBrand and you don't mind a bit of a wait to get the product right now, I'd say go for it. Hopefully this video helps you out if you've been on the fence and if you weren't sure if you wanted to get one of these DBrand skins. If so, let me know by clicking that thumbs up button and leave a...
Leave me a thumbs up.
Shut up. Go away. I need to put the sign on. I'm recording. Go away.
I know you're recording. I hear you.
Shut the door.
Make sure to smash that like button.
I didn't
hit
say
that
smash.
little bell icon so you don't
If you gotta
miss
do this,
this
come.
Sweet ass content. Yeah.
Yeah, what she said. Thanks, everyone. Before you go, I want you to know I've gotten everything in now and I've had these on for a few months. And I gotta say, the durability in this has been just great. I'm completely digging these DBrands and I do not regret these purchases at all. What I really was worried about was like on the iPad mini, it's got curved edges and I figured this stuff would just eventually peel up and become like sticky mess underneath, and everything has held up pretty much exactly how it should hold up. Good job, DBrand. If you guys are interested in one, check the link below. These are not affiliate links. I just found this to be a pretty cool product. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And stay tuned because you see how the smudgy smudge? I use this thing all the time for art, so it gets completely gross and smudgy, and I finally found a screen protector that's a flat finish, great for drawing. And before we know it, we'll be right back on the drone content, right back in the GoPro and snowboarding content. And remember, I just opened an Etsy store with stickers that you can buy for yourself and help support the channel. So check that out as well. And if you do get one, tag me on Instagram or Twitter at Sean Oz, and I'll feature you in an upcoming video. Thank you so much. Oops.